In case you didn't know, we are 4 nerds, 1
What is up, all my party people? All right, we're gonna get just straight into it today. Let's go ahead and go around the room. Everybody else, do the introductions. Quick once over of how your week was. It's your boy Rob the Noob. It's your bearder Bricker for the evening. I'm fueled by Trulies today.
They don't pay us. You're not drinking that. Don't tell anybody.
I am drinking a very weirdly static tasting piece of pineapple. Yes.
It's not alcoholic LaCroix.
Nah, but it sure should taste like what it would be. All right, and to my immediate left, I have the tall, the debonair, and the lovely shade of green.
You know who it is, man. It's your big bro out here, Izzy Takamono. That's IZZYTAKAMONO on every conceivable social. Doing a thing this week, man. Me and Rob the Noob are finally most of the way moved into the apartment. We got the kitchen organized, so it's been an interesting time, but a reasonably positive week. Bought Persona 5 Strikers. Shit was dope. To my immediate left, taking a swig.
D-Truth, the professional. I am D-Truth _ music on everything. Your boy is a cat dad. I'm cat daddy.
Cat daddy.
Cat daddy. You know what? Yeah.
Where Pepper at?
Pepper is in the cat bed, which I did not think was going to happen.
Oh, she's chilling, huh?
Oh, like day one, just like, oh, you bought that? Cool.
I'm in here.
Thank God the cat operates as intended.
Yeah,
Did you get one with like the catnip in it or something? Or
no, but I got this catnip mist spray and I sprayed that shit, so maybe that had an effect, maybe it didn't. I don't know. I'm just throwing shit at the wall and hope it sticks. But so far, so good. That's been my week, really. Cats. Love them.
Cool. All right. And then across the airwaves, we have
Lebanon
And what's our potting flavor of the week, my guy?
I'm going to go classic, old school, and what I've done before. Strawberry.
Word.
why?
All right, man. And how was your week? Quick synapse. How was the week so far?
Can't hate on strawberries. Those are good.
No, you can't hate on strawberries. Week was good. I spent a significant amount of time before the Destiny reset playing some PvP to get some loot.
Classic.
Word. All right. Loot. And our special guest, our return guest, our lovely producer.
Where's the button?
But also my favorite partner in crime. Please feel free to introduce yourself.
Get that shit out of here. It's gonna be enough of that on the pod. I want need you to desist.
It's producer Ed.
All right. So,
Bam.
we're gonna get straight into the meat. We're gonna get right into it. This is
There's going to be a lot of that
You
tonight.
want me today?
No.
Yeah, baby. It's gonna be a lot of
everywhere I go.
There's gonna be a lot
of dumb-dumb talk
everywhere
tonight.
I go. Yeah.
I see the
All right.
same me.
Wait, where's this shit at?
Seriously.
Boo!
No, I mean, we're good. Ooh. All right. Looking for it.
Boo this man!
Yeah. that'll work.
Yes, the power.
Oh,
see
shit.
it
That was getting intense.
You see it every day?
The same me.
Every time I look down, the same meat.
Well,
baby.
yeah, I see the same me too.
No.
Hasn't been a different one yet.
If you see different meat, you are.
What if you look down?
It's just
All right,
different.
Only tangent. Only tangent. What if you look down and like your dick was a white person's dick?
That would fuck me up so hard. I would assume I have whatever the fuck. Like I'd call out of work directly to the hospital.
I would imagine you just like entering the room and you're like,
Look at my dick.
look at it, and it was like, what? Why are you showing
Yo,
me? Wait,
what if
why
we
is it
traded
white?
dicks? What if you like woke up and you walked into the like? Because I wake up before you every day, right? So like, what if I like walked in the room, kicking the door, look at his dick, and I like whip it out. He's like, that's my dick. Like,
Bro, it's Freaky Friday.
But like just dicks, I'd be so
You
upset.
just sang Freaky Friday by Lil Dicky and Chris Brown. That's exactly what the whole concept is.
That's pretty much
Yo,
it.
facts. That's the whole shit. Okay. Well, now we have an answer. That's exactly how it would go.
Yeah.
But they went full body.
Oh man.
And now it'd be even weirder if it was just dick.
Oh, that'd
I have
be
to worry about getting
super
sunburned.
strange.
Shit, I can't stand on the patio with my dick out no more.
True. Facts. All right. So to stick with our theme for February, we're gonna get right back into it, and we're gonna talk about sex, baby. We talk about you and me. We're gonna definitely put that in for sure.
I invented sex.
What up?
But yeah, so we're finally beginning covering the sex portion of the February, sticking with the February pod, the love month, and we'll talk about sex in relationships.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm assuming everyone here has had that, correct? Correct?
No, I've never had sex before.
I don't believe Noob has ever had sex. Some of the things Noob says about sex remind me of that scene from 40-Year-Old Virgin with Steve Carell.
Yeah.
It's like a bag of sand.
Sometimes it do be like that. Have you ever had like a really saggy titty?
It's never like a bag of sand.
I mean, more like a bag of like, I don't know, it's more like a ham.
hacky sack.
Like
We
a-
trusted
hacky
this man
sack
to lead the
full of
sex.
goons.
All right.
Yeah, we played ourselves. Bye, Pepper.
That's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. All right. So, yes. So if you haven't guessed by now, we're taking you down the lovely path of sex in a relationship. Many wonderful and interesting things attached to it, and what comes with it when as far as relationships go. So first thing off is, what do you like as far as
Bitch, who do you love?
what are your interests, I guess, when it comes to the act? I'm assuming anybody who at this point, if you're getting into a relationship and you're kind of getting to that point, you kind of have an idea of what you like, or you have basically a good outline of what that looks like. So I'm guessing anybody here has had kind of a good idea of what they like.
Are you asking
That's a
this
loose
gentleman
ass
to help
question.
himself?
Yeah, right. Oh no, we can run it, man.
Yeah.
we can run it. So,
all right,
but you gotta
let me
get.
start first. Let me
Yeah.
start first because
Feet.
Toes.
Contrary to
So
popular belief, though I will say I did follow a foot Instagram.
That's how they get you.
Am I going to shout them out? All right.
Fuck it.
They don't pay us
They don't pay us. You're right.
unless they want to come on the pod.
That depends. How
I'm
many
gonna DM them. I'm gonna DM them.
DM 'em.
do that? Yes.
But it
we
is.
will have.
It's gonna be a direct massage in that
We will
motherfucker. I
have
tell
the
you
Deep
what.
Truth Professional foot episode. It's happening.
Oh,
That's
oh my
Patreon
God.
That's
content.
Patreon
Oh my God.
content all day.
No, I
Content king.
need to get a foot job or something first.
Reviewing
I
feet.
can't.
I've had
Hey.
a foot job before.
But what do I like? Honestly. All right. Now, honestly,
Oh
You're gonna be the
god.
most weird about this. It's gonna be
Yeah.
awesome.
D-Truth. Bring up the D-Truth.
oh, I see what you did there.
Classic.
Put forth
I'm
the
really-
honesty in the room.
I am really about cuddling after.
Oh, respect. No, I'm with it. I'm with it.
All right, so cuddling after, I have graduated to a good old thumb in the butt.
Hey!
I like a thumb in the butt. No. I like putting my thumb.
No,
in the
you
butt.
said it. We heard it. No. You said it. We heard it. Put the thumb with the butt.
We heard it.
Honestly, I want to, there have been times that women have tried it. I got real squirmy. It's never, no, it's happened once, but then it was like, I don't know, but honestly, if I can just have sex with someone that I like, that's,
Do we have an all?
that sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. But like, oh, damn, that sounded good. But, yeah, so I think just putting a thumb in the butt, liking the person, and cuddling after. So that's
all
why
it
I wanted to
takes,
go
ladies and
first
gentlemen.
because mine
It's
is
about
like
to get
short and
weird.
sweet. So,
Okay. All right.
all right.
Don,
Damn.
I guarantee yours is going to be equally as fun.
Pull the chest hair.
Get that hamburger meat on the grill, baby.
Don,
Grabbing the chain.
I used to keep my hair short up until I learned the art of
Shaving?
Braiding
no.
your chest hair.
No, I'm trying to find a very PG way
Run
to
it,
say
man.
this.
don't do PG.
Run it.
Just run it.
got
So
the
hey,
E,
here's
bro.
the deal. Here's the deal I'm willing to make you guys. Don't edit anything.
None.
We will censor some stuff that we think is out of pocket, and this will be the first instance of straight Patreon content.
There it is.
All right, so when I eat the pussy,
Hey! I eat the pussy.
Eat the pussy up. He
I
said
do
it.
not want my hair short. I need that shit pulled.
Okay. You know what?
it up.
Hey, wait.
Shove my
Where's the
face
applause on that,
down.
man?
Like your hair pulled?
Yeah. No, I just learned this skill too. Run it.
Yeah.
Word.
No, yeah,
All right.
yeah. It's basically like you're driving at 80 miles an hour down the highway, and when you get your hair pulled as the dude who's doing the act, it's like cranking that bottle of Nos, and you just
Okay. I'm almost there-ness of it all. Okay, I see you.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
I'm liking it.
Definite respect.
So, all right, one question. Is it a hair pull as the climax has happened or just hair pull the whole time? Because that can be like, all right, man. Like,
I'm down for some general direction.
Like,
I mean,
just pull it
the
like
hair-
when you get in there, but not just like the whole.
I mean, I would say
Oh,
match.
she's riding a horse.
I would say match intensity. Match intensity.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, hair pull, it don't matter when. Just do it.
Okay.
I'm totally down for face sitting. Jump right on.
Sit on your face. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not too wild sexually. It's definitely no butt stuff.
Team butt stuff.
No, I do not want anything near my butt at all.
All right. No
At
worries,
all.
brother. It ain't for everybody.
So I have this image of you bench pressing Donette with your face. And I want to get it out.
Yo, it's not a bench press. She's like sitting on one of those like,
even that, like,
sitting on one of those sit-up bars. And he's got his legs in the shit and he's just doing sit-ups.
Not even that. Like, I can imagine her like doing like a fucking goblet squat, like right into his face. One.
Oh man,
I'm not sorry.
Oh, that's funny as hell.
Because I don't think she listens to this.
I hope not.
I'm
Never
talking
coming over.
like full on Snorlax, almost about to fall asleep right there. Just
Oh man,
Jesus. All
one time
right.
for the one time.
Get it.
I respect that.
Get it.
Okay.
All right, who's next?
like if basically from I forgot the movie. Oh, this people are gonna kill me. Every nerd is gonna kill me, but I want my theme music when that happens to be if he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he
If
dies.
he dies. Ivan Drago, give him the absolute business.
If he dies, he dies.
Damn. Okay.
Karate Kid, thank you.
No.
No,
Well, if he dies, he dies,
Rocky.
it's
That's
Rocky.
Rocky. That's
It's
Rocky.
That's it. Ivan
That's
Drago.
Rocky
Yeah.
3?
Ivan Drago says that shit.
Rocky 2?
Ivan Drago says that shit.
I just don't know
So,
what
Rocky 1 was
what Rocky
Apollo.
movie.
Which one? I don't know.
I think 2 is Ivan Drago, and I forget who 3 is. But I know Ivan Drago says it. 'Cause I've seen the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Watch
right.
me be wrong as fuck. If I'm wrong, comment how wrong I am.
No, that's like how that
It's-
movie
it's-
opens.
I want to say it's 3. What about you, Izzy? What are you looking for?
Oh man. Damn, that's a lot of sentence.
And you get to fully explore that now. You get to like find out.
Get
I
into
know.
it.
Yeah, man. I'm into pretty much whatever, dog. I just want to fuck someone that wants to fuck me as much as I want to fuck them. You know what I'm saying? 100%. I'm super down for cuddling after.
Yeah.
You know, don't be one of those bitches like, I got to run to the bathroom. Just hang out, man. Look, the
Yeah.
shower is right there. Okay, give it 2 or 3 good minutes.
So what?
Okay.
So, what you
Sit in
say?
the stank.
So when you
Sit in the stank, damn.
Sit in
We
the
stank
stank. So
together. It's not my stank now. It's our stank. We got
it
here.
is the collective stank.
There we go. It's team stank.
Team
I got like
stank.
4 kinds of sheets, bro. We can just swap out the sheets. I'm not like some of these dudes with no bed sheets. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we got to change the sheets, it's fine.
There
You
was
know
a
what I'm
time.
saying?
Oh,
There was a
gentlemen,
time.
Because
we
all
need
I
to
hear
have a
when I hear that, you're like, I need love.
Hell yeah, I need love, goddammit. Nah, I mean, so like that is the thing, but I think generally that's a thing that everybody is kind of down for. If you want to get into the specific Izzy stuff, I like weird positions, man. I'm trying to figure out how flexible hoes are. I am a big dude. I don't know. Well, no, I do know. I've never had sex with anyone I couldn't pick up easily. You know what I'm saying? And that's not like a shot or anything. It's just I can easily lift 200 pounds of women. So, like, you know, we ain't here all day.
But when it gets to 235,
I mean, I can pick you up. Like, fucking,
I'm
I
not
can pick
235.
I can pick Noob up. You know what I'm saying? I can't, I couldn't. I think it would be really difficult for me to be the chick who I was like, yeah, I'm trying to fuck, and then like
Let's go.
not be able to
Let's
pick.
go.
I go to the gym if that's what it took. Like if I was trying to smash She-Hulk, we have to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's not get too bugged out on it.
She-Hulk would smash you. There's no you
You're
smashing
goddamn
She-Hulk.
right
Yeah,
she would. Oh,
She-Hulk.
that's the thing. I have always wanted to fuck a bitch taller than me.
Well, she
I have a pot proposal real quick.
At
Well,
that
she fucked
point,
Hercules,
she would be
so-
fucking you, Izzy.
Good. Yes.
she fucked Hercules and didn't call him back.
Damn.
That's
I don't want to get not called back, Mr. Dude, man.
I want to bestow a power upon Rob.
yo.
So we're speed potting to lampshade. So I propose we have a safe word. If the tangent ever gets too tangenty, you know, you
I
get.
mean, I'm just gonna tell you. All right, well, let's keep it rolling. I'm gonna interrupt
oh, that's
you.
not
so.
fun. You got to.
Yeah,
you
guys
no,
said a safe
Rob,
word.
Come
There's
on,
gotta be
what's
a
the
safe
safe
word.
word?
What's the safe word, Rob?
Skittles. I don't know.
Skittles.
Skittles.
Skittles it is. Let's go.
All right.
Skittles are delicious.
Skittles.
Wow.
But yeah, so getting right into, I guess, to me and then you, I guess.
He guesses. He guesses.
No.
He doesn't care what you like.
No, you know,
No, we gotta do the mouse in my pocket first.
I tell you what, I will go last this time around.
Yeah.
So,
This time around. That means Noob normally goes first, and producer Abby has decided to be okay with it.
shit, you thought.
Hey, look, you said it, Chief.
You thought I go
This
first.
is on film. We seen the look she gave you.
You think I go first. That's assuming a lot. Bro, why?
I like this. This is the first of many of these interactions.
What's happening?
I'm looking forward to all
All
that.
right, so what do you like and what do you want? Producer Abby.
God, every day I stray further from God.
That's
Don't we
okay.
all?
You don't believe in God. It's fine.
The bitch is a bottom. Let's be real.
Run it.
Fucking slap me, spit in my mouth. Make me feel
Yo,
bad.
can we get that Missy Elliott video sample? Can you attest?
All right, cool. I think with me, it's more of just like,
Just like we're gonna quickly move on.
yeah. I assumed you were gonna stop there, but do you want to expand upon that at all?
Please, no, you go. We'll wait for you.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Damn.
But for me, it's mostly just like I like to be able to kind of manhandle the other person that I'm with. It makes it exciting to be able to take control of somebody and just kind of like be rough and have fun being like a little aggressive more than normal. You know, I can do regular vanilla. It's fine, but it's not as much fun. I guess like I need to be able to choke you a little bit and really get in there.
There's some shit to unpack here.
Bite you a little bit.
Rob,
you know
your
what
psychopath is showing.
I mean, like you
Dude,
act
psychopaths is
like
not
it isn't always hanging out of my pants every time.
Ew.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like for me, I prefer something a little bit rougher. Like when it comes to my sex life, I got so tired of being so humdrum and vanilla for so long that it's like, oh man, I have other options. I can do other things.
It
with
sounds like you got
people.
into porn too
Yeah,
early.
no, y'all are like, we like to cuddle, and I'm like, I had a bad childhood.
Yeah, I had a bad childhood. You know, hey, you want to hear some out of pocket shit, man? Actually, never mind. We'll talk about it some other time. I'm not gonna do it. If it comes up again, I'll go over it. But never mind.
Okay.
Oh, all right. We're gonna try and hit that.
So
hit that
when it comes to sex, I guess my next question is going to be like, how do you know when you're ready?
To have sex with somebody, or like, how do you know when you're like in the mood for sex in general?
Yes, both.
Yeah.
Usually, when I have an erection,
That's a good clue.
I fucking told you. Okay, so check it. So me and Abs were writing this pod, and she mentioned that, and I go, basically, it's any time that like
Bruh, sometimes
when my dick will tell me.
Yo, facts, sometimes I get an erection and I look
Sometimes
down
we
and I'm
do-
like, yo, what do you see? What is it, boy?
What is it, boy?
Is he stuck in a well?
I've seen enough hints, I don't know where this is going.
Is the pussy stuck in a dryer that needs help?
Iron that pussy out, I
We
tell
are
you
your
what.
step bro. I mean, I could be your step bro, I guess.
I'm not trying to be anybody's step, bro. I've been to Alabama once. It was uncomfortable.
But yeah, so for this is a blanket question for everybody. Like, how do you know when it comes to a relationship when you are ready?
See, I am horrible at that shit, dog. Because like, I don't know. I'm a huge dude, right? Like I've had to deal with like seeming aggressive about shit in general my whole life.
Right.
Like I'm the kind of person where if I'm just annoyed at you, you might think I'm furious, right? So I'm the kind of guy like I'm shooting the most laid back shot in the history of shots. Some dudes can stuff up and throw it down with both hands. I'm like, there's dick if you feel like it. It's over here.
So
whatever.
you were literally just like sideline armchair, fucking like one hand shooting it.
like
from-
they're fucking hors d'oeuvres. Like,
This is penis.
out if you
I
want.
bought the extra sauces today.
that's how it is.
Yo, facts, dude.
how it
And then like, I can't tell you how many relationships I've been in where like I've been fucking somebody and like 20 minutes into fucking, I'm like, man, I did not expect to get into this pussy today. Like fucking the last time I hooked up with somebody I didn't expect to hook up with, it was after having known them for like 3 or 4 years and like never shooting the shot, but never even thinking they were interested. And they came to visit me once and it was like, oh, dick, sure. And I was like, oh shit, well, I'd have prepared.
You're just gonna you're like oh I would have trimmed the front lawn and
I always
had,
show in the front line, baby.
had begonias out and
Begonias.
I would have lit a scented candle and such, but
bro, that's why my room smells phenomenal. There's always a candle lit. We in here. Okay.
So it's been too long since I've referenced Curb Your Enthusiasm. There's a really great clip. So Larry and Sharon on the bed, and and
oh, the consent video.
well, not
Not that one.
the consent video.
Even though that's also great.
There's another one where he's like shooting a shot, and she's like, "Yo, what's up?" And he's like, "Oh, I want you to initiate sex," and he's like, "Yo, I am ready for sex, literally." Any time of day, like literally
At
any
all
time,
times.
literally anytime you want it, you can get it. All you gotta do is come over and tap.
You're
Yo,
I
that's the thing.
could be half dead in bed and fucking like I could be an hour away from my extinction and be like,
Yeah.
No,
You're
go
like-
out fucking. I'm gonna go out the same way I came
I'm
in
gonna
the
go
pussy.
out. Like I could be in the middle of my mother's funeral and be like, "Oh, babe, do you want me to suck your dick a little?" Be like,
yes, I would. That would make me feel better.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yo, that's the thing. That's the thing, dude. So there's this.
Take the sting out of this a lot.
There's
You
this
just get in your
comedian.
head while you look at your mom. I'm so sorry, Mom.
That's too much.
I fucking love you.
There's this comedian I saw on Dry Bar who was like, that was his issue with his wife. And he was like, yo, we're trying to figure out how this initiating sex thing goes. So like they had this system where they had a candle on their side of the bed. And he would like, one of them would like roll over and light their candle. You know what I'm saying? And if like the other person was in the room, they came over and saw the candle. If they were down to have sex, they'd light the candle on their side of the room. And he was like, yo, man, I can't tell you how many times I'd light that candle and I'd go back into the room and my shit would have been blown out. Like, what the fuck?
Oh no!
And he's like, damn, dog. Like,
That's the
initiating sex is the
worst.
hustle. I think that's been the chief issue in like every relationship I've ever had. It's been like, all right, look, you know I'm down to fuck. If I have to ask you all the time, it really makes me feel like you don't want to be here.
Yeah, and then Larry was like, "Yo, you just want me just mauling you all the time? You just want me just trying it every day?" It's like,
Yeah, like because you gotta because if you miss it, then it comes up in conversation 2 weeks later. Well, I wanted to have sex on the 13th after we came back from Carol's house, but you didn't try, bitch. Went directly at the camera.
Yeah.
All right, Don. What about you? You've been awfully quiet. What like for you when it comes to a relationship? Like, at what point do you like thinking to yourself like, yes, the time is now for sex?
The time.
When did you know that you were ready?
Well, in the first ever relationship, full disclosure, I lost it at 22.
Okay. No, I'm with it.
It just sort of happened. It was like, hey, we're just going to do this just to get it over with. I'm like, all right, cool.
Just to get it over
Nigga,
with?
what?
God
Sounded like
damn.
you said
Wow, like it's
fappened.
doing your
The
taxes.
fapping.
Fappened.
Like you're doing
Oh
your
man,
like,
I haven't
yeah.
done my tax for the year. I haven't got any pussy. Okay, well, come over.
Man,
I got TurboTax.
Well, because I mean, I had no idea how to like initiate. I had never done it before. I've literally never done anything before. So that one, I forget if it was a Saturday, Sunday, Friday, don't remember. But that day, I experienced an inside the park home run. Went to first, second, third.
Yeah.
God damn.
An inside the park home run is the
like
best way I've ever fucking heard that.
That's amazing. All right, cool. All right,
But I think one of the best ways to be told you're ready is a Saturday morning. You're sleeping. You do the poke check.
Poke check.
And then if you receive
The grind back.
Yeah.
The pushback
Yeah,
action.
the pushback.
Yep.
to the time.
See, that's not even the move. Because like I've been penalized for the poke check. Penalized. For the poke check. Because sometimes it's not even you, right? Sometimes you're just asleep. You're like spooned up and it's 4 a.m. and your dick is like, hey, one of you needs to wake up and handle this.
Though, if it were to happen, you wouldn't be mad.
I wouldn't be, right? But it's never me that's mad. It's always the chick. It's
This
like,
is
why'd you poke me in?
biology.
Right? Why'd you poke me in the butt cheek with that dick half the night? I'm like, look, it wasn't even me, man. You got to talk to him. Okay.
Just gotta bring it
think-
around.
Outside of business hours, I'm not in charge.
People just need to like, hey, I think when people say no, they take that too much. Like, oh, you don't want to do it with me, but we're a thing. Like, we're always supposed to be doing it. Like, sometimes it's, hey, it's not really you. I just don't want to do it. Like, yeah, I had an extremely rough day, and some people could use sex to, hey, let's make the day better with sex. Some days I just want to lay on my couch, face down, and do nothing but eat and listen to music. And
Hey, you
it
can
has
do that and still have sex.
It has absolutely nothing to do with you.
All right, Adams.
I guess I'm just the weird one. I mean,
No, that's
that-
reasonable, man.
that
That's
also
completely
depends
reasonable.
on your sex drive, like
It
what
does, it
level it
does.
is at.
So Abby, I have to ask you.
Oh,
Do you?
When do you know?
when do I know?
When do you know? What?
Oh, shit!
All right.
The lady
Hey, we're leaving
has
that in.
spoken,
We're
apparently.
leaving that in.
Oh, shit.
That's
He's
staying.
never coming over here after this.
All right, so Abs,
Oh,
I gotta.
my God.
Let's
I'm just gonna write it down.
I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. So
I'm not.
Abs,
That's fucking hilarious.
when do you know?
I've already
it's the
fucked up. This
proper
relationship is
time?
torched.
Oh, okay.
That's when are you thinking is the appropriate time? When are you thinking like, you know what, I'm ready to have sex with this person?
Well, as someone who has recently egressed out of their hoe phase, made a graceful exit.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's like a slip and slide
Yeah,
right out of that
Kind
motherfucker.
of, honestly, it was like, oh fuck, here we are. I honestly, I wouldn't go on a date with someone if I wasn't gonna fuck them.
Word.
Where do people like you hang out at?
Right here, I guess.
The Heartbreak Hotel.
Okay,
baby.
but that doesn't help me,
The
nigga. Damn.
Heartbreak Hotel.
You need to teach a fucking class. Like, so my beef is this. I don't go on dates with people I'm not trying to fuck, right? So I go out to dinner with you if I'm not trying to hook up. But like if it's a date and we've established that, you know what time it is, right? My hang up here is like you get chicks who are super down, who will like let you get the second and a half base and be like, well, I don't know. And then as a dude, you got to make that decision. That command decision, right? Do you push forward and be like, let me push one more time to give you the opportunity to be like, he talked me into it. I guess it's time for dick. Or do you be like, all right, look, I'm not pushing anymore because it's 2021 and you're not going to have me out here looking like who and why.
So first date, I'm not pushing. Second date,
not
shot
pushing.
gotta get.
Shot got shot.
No, yeah, you gotta get shot.
For me, in my mind, it's always on the table. Like at any point in time,
we eat on that table.
Table, counter, floor, balcony, wherever.
This is why he been wiping down the counter, son. Okay, whatever we got to do to get a clean kitchen, I'm down.
I mean,
whoever we got to do to get a clean kitchen,
but
I guess.
I mean, for me, like to me, in my mind, sex is always on the table, but I will not always be the one to initiate. Like for me, I will wait to see if any of my energy is like being reciprocated.
Okay,
and if it is, with the matched intensity.
All
I can think at that point, I was like, I'm gonna fuck the hell out of this person. I just need to figure out when, how, and the setting, and it's happening.
I have
now it's just down to scheduling.
It really is. It's down to scheduling. It's down to scheduling.
People are gonna listen to this and think I have absolutely no game.
It totally was down to scheduling.
I remember you telling me that story. That's funny as shit.
The exact words were used. You're like, yes, Joe, I do believe I have a dick appointment opening for you at around Tuesday, and I believe 7 p.m. Will that be sufficient for your schedule?
We're not talking to you. I'm talking to him.
Yeah.
7? You good? Okay. Cool.
Yes,
man. What is your dick's phone number? You can drive him over, but then if you could just leave.
Yeah.
That's funny as shit. Dude, like, I can't tell you. Let's round way the fuck up generously. And I'm going to say this shit. People are going to think I don't have any fucking game, which could be true. I still haven't figured it out yet. Now that I'm newly single, I might not have any.
That's hard, maybe.
But it's probably been like 10 times total out of all the instances I've had sex where I've been like, I'm definitely fucking that person. And it's come through. Normally it's like, I think I'd like to fuck that person. And then, like I said, like 20 minutes into the fucking, I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. This is happening. Right.
I think every time that I've had sex, I think out of all the times I had sex, I initiated 2.
My dude, what a privileged life you've lived.
I just go around and function in the world and be like, will you fuck me? Oh, nice. I think that there have only been a couple of times where it's like, yo, I'm going to fuck you, and I'm about to do these things. Ooh, look at the alchemy. I'm fucking. Like,
wow.
Look at the alchemy. The law of equivalent exchange.
I really hope that you don't actually say that.
No, you need to say that. That's dope.
Behold the alchemy I'm about to perform on your box. I'm about to turn fucking lead into gold. I'm about to make this music box sing.
Yo, that lead in the gold joke might be one of the funniest things I've ever heard Rob say. That shit is fucking hilarious. I didn't even really think about it at first.
Okay. Oh, since we've now gotten everybody warmed up to the idea, let's discuss a very pivotal point. In my opinion, some people don't believe in it. I'm a firm, staunch believer in it, though. Staunch believer in it, which is foreplay.
Who is out here not lubing the pussy up?
Bro,
who's just out here?
Some dudes are just like literally thinking like, oh, I can't just throw the dick in there. Just like, what do you mean? Like, I thought the pussy was just wet all the time. I thought this was like fucking like a Great Lake. I could just fucking dump my dick into this thing and it'd be okay.
My dick into this thing.
What I will say about that.
What I will say
about that. So there is the phenomenon of, like when you have that relationship, like sometimes you don't, I might get killed. Sometimes you don't need the foreplay. And then there's a sensation of just like, not like forcing it, but like when it's dry and like the gradual put it in, then it's like, oh shit, now I'm in. That's different than just going in the vagina where it's just all the way wet. But you have to establish a rapport with somebody. Like usually you got to lube everybody up. But
yeah, I mean,
there's got to be some foreplay. I don't know if I've ever had sex without foreplay at all. Like that's banana. I might not even be hard after no foreplay at all.
Walk in the room.
Yeah, wow, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, I know Don is all about the foreplay, right, Don?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Said, sit on your face. Sit on your face.
I thought we just got to find a new nerd. I'm not gonna lie to you. We was about to play that Sarah McLachlan.
In the arms.
Yeah, just straight up. But yeah, so I mean, Don, I mean, like I know you said you were a box lunch kind of guy. So I mean, you just
respect.
Fill me in a little further on that. I mean, so like, what else besides that? Like, what do you get to like to really get off to the races?
It's not anything specific. It's you got to know your partner. You got to know what that person likes, what they don't like, what they prefer. I mean, communicate. I hate to like dry it up, so to speak, but you got to know what the person. But you got to know what the person likes. You got to communicate. Figure out
communication. Communication is key.
What is it that they want, and then just do that.
Yeah, because I mean, like so yeah, I'm gonna put myself out there even further now because now that we've gotten this already started,
everything's an
it is. So for me personally, like I said, I've already said like I like to do a little bit of choking and scratching and biting and all that stuff, but I also like to bring in like outside toys as well to any experience, accoutrements, if you will. I like to have like it's not a basic meal. You don't come in and you're like, oh, I'll have the number 2 today. It's like, no, for me, it is a full course meal.
Sides,
it said,
bitch.
I've got sides.
Got some mac and cheese. We got the
have-
coleslaw. You got a biscuit.
Cold bread.
You're like, motherfucker, did you bring orange slices? Is this orange slices?
Start you with some bacon wrapped
I
shrimp.
didn't even know
Bacon
I
wrapped
needed
scallops?
this.
That's funny.
Dish 1, dish 2, dish 3, course 4. You're like, yes. So for me, there's a lot of buildup. I like to have a lot of toys, if you will, to accompany me in my symphony, if you will, during the entire evening.
I like that.
It makes things infinitely more fun. You can get more creative, especially if you've already had this conversation beforehand. Which, by the way, communication, major thing.
That was gonna be my question.
Major thing is making sure that you always have this conversation beforehand. You let is everyone cool with this? Are you kind of in the gray area about that, or is it just a hard no on this? That way you kind of like get everything sort of laid out in your mind to know, okay, I know where I can proceed.
So I get that there's planning and prep, right? So my question is, are you like, I guess either of you can answer this question. It's the same question from both ends.
Shoot.
Actually, I'd like both of you to answer the question. Are you guys both looking for folks that are already down with all this shit? I'm sure it comes up early enough in the conversation for you to like assess what's cool and what's not. But is it just a complete no-go for either of you if the person you're talking to isn't into this shit? No. How do you propose this shit to someone who's just not down or who is new and doesn't know if they're down?
Just thinking that. I was just trying to remember how exactly you broached the subject.
How I broached it?
Yeah.
I got this bag of sex toys.
So
yeah, he just shows up with a duffel bag.
Right, I've seen the duffle bag.
And so it's
not even a nice duffle bag. What's in the box?
What you got in that bag?
It was very unaffectionately referred to as my bag of fuck.
You know what I'm getting you for your birthday? A nicer bag.
Fuck bag?
Yo, bag, a nicer bag.
Yeah.
A Gucci fuck bag? No, we
We don't fuck with Gucci.
Bruh.
Louis Vuitton fuck
Not
bag.
Gucci. I mean, LV's fine. I could go with LV. But
you can buy me an expensive bag. It's
yeah,
cool.
Honestly, I'll take a Michael Kors fuck bag. It's fine. Yeah.
Michael Kors dude bags are ugly.
Are they? That's
yes.
unfortunate. Armani, then, if you can, please. I would appreciate it.
Okay. All right.
So,
my birthday better be bananas, my nigga.
So I think how I approached the conversation is we had been randomly like talking about like other things that were like a little bit off, I guess, the beaten path for most people. A little bit risque.
A little out of pocket.
And then very out of pocket. And then like the conversation just got like progressively more and more into those things. And if I'm not mistaken, I think like you kind of like broke the ice a little bit, and then I just jumped right in once you like kind of let me know it was
that
cool.
sounds like me. I absolutely
She blocked
reached
for the
across
hole
the
and he
aisle.
sprinted for the end zone.
Pretty much. I was like, oh shit, there's an opening, but I think from there, like, and for me, like, it's not a super big deal. It's not tantamount, if I can steal a word from you from yesterday. It's not tantamount that my partner be into everything that I'm into sexually, but I would like for them to be at least a little bit malleable. Like, keep an open mind.
That seems shifty.
Keep
grooming hoes, bro. I don't like that shit at
I'm just
all.
saying, like, keep an open mind. That's all. I keep an open mind.
Okay.
But the fact that like we both are into those things, like, I mean, I would say kind of heavily. It does make things infinitely easier because you're just like, oh man, like every time that like we decide to just have fun, it's going to be just that. It's going to be fun. Like every single time. It's never boring or drab or, oh God, yeah, get on top of me and so we get this done and go to lunch. You know, it was shit.
When it becomes a chore, that is when you got problems. Like it should never be a chore, no matter how, as the cool kids say, vanilla it gets. As long as you two are having fun.
We can't act like vanilla's not delicious.
That fucking lid for every pot scenario.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to go out and have
pestle.
a piece of cake, and I don't really like mind white cake. I'm still having cake. That's fine. But if I'm going to have cake, I would really like a piece of chocolate cake.
Or tuxedo cake.
Red velvet cake for me.
Red velvet cake.
So if we're leaving Foreplay, I want to make one point about Foreplay. I love Foreplay. It's absolutely necessary because for me, like my dick is trash. So
this ain't good.
So
I mean,
so like if I can like get you there or like make something happen just to take pressure off the dick, I'm all about taking pressure off the dick.
Hey, let's applaud that shit. That takes a lot of courage, dog.
Yeah, if my dick only lasts 3 minutes, like.
Buddy, the best 3 minutes of your life.
It's like you're already there. You only need 3 minutes after the foreplay. So take the pressure off the dick, people.
Damn, man.
And why you bullshit though? Sex is definitely more fun if you can get in there after they've come once or twice already.
Yeah.
And then the pussy is mad sensitive. You're like, yeah, dang.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it was 5 minutes, but that's okay because
Look at Noob's face. Look at Noob's face. What a shit-eating grin. Not everybody can have nerve damage, guy. All right. Noob's advice on dick is to go get in a car accident. So that way it doesn't work.
Okay, that's just rude. Okay.
The fact that your glasses are all fogged up
They
right
are.
now is the funniest
I may be
fucking
blushing.
thing in the world.
I may be blushing. So, all right.
This is prime time.
Full
Steam coming
disclosure,
out
since
your ear.
everyone's outing me right now, fucking, yeah, so like, I have an issue with sensitivity.
Superpower. That's what he says.
It's a damaged nerve in my neck, so achieving orgasm is extremely difficult.
Do we put like an awe? Oh, we don't have an awe button.
Yeah,
Oh.
I kind of
To
don't
be
want
honest.
pity. I would rather prefer high fives. That sounds more fun.
Yeah, it's a plus. It's a plus.
Yeah. Thank you. But yeah, so
boys.
like that was the thing that like I struggled with since my car accident. It's one of those weird things you have to like preface with any sexual encounter sometimes. Like when you're fucking for like 2 hours, and the person's like, God damn, like you still haven't come yet? And I go, no. And they're like, I mean, am I ugly? It's like, no. My dick is just broken.
I got a real question because
yeah.
like I feel that the narrative is that is women's experience like all the time.
It
like
is.
do you relate
I have
at
some
all?
roasty
Like
shit to say about that.
So do you always like fuck till you finish, or like are there some times where it's like, okay, it's an hour, the girl's done after an hour?
So
and then, like,
there have been like a handful of times where I have had to do that because when you're seeing the other person, they've like come for like the 8th time or the 10th time, and they're just kind of over it at this point. And then mentally for me, once I kind of see that, I sort of mentally check out, and then I just say, fuck it.
You're not going to be able to finish that.
Yeah. And it sucks because like my biggest thing is like I want my partner to finish before I do, because if they don't achieve anything out of this, I kind of can't mentally get past the hump. I can't mentally get past the hump. So like my brain just checks out, and it's like, okay, cool. Well, my dick is just done for the evening then. I guess we're just going to go to bed like and pretend this didn't happen.
See, I don't know, man. You remember that time? Like, really before like my last major relationship started, I had like this 1.5, 2 year long streak where I was just not finishing during sex. Like chicks were just tapping out.
Oh, dude, it's horrible. Like that's when you came to me with that, I was like, dude, I fucking feel you. I was like, for you, I'm assuming it's probably a mental thing. I was like, for me, like physically, when your body is just like, oh, is something happening? Oh, well, the dick is getting some action right now, but I mean,
some action.
I'm not really sure
Down
what
to
it is.
40.
I'm just gonna check out for a little while. Like, I'm gonna come back and like check on it in like an hour, and like maybe something will happen.
What's that Robin Williams drunk thing where he's like,
Oh,
when,
yeah.
when you're drunk, all right, I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna leave the penis on. The rest is up to you.
Yeah, pretty
Make good
much.
choices.
It's like that's what it was, and that shit's like. So I've had partners who are all about it. And they're like, "Word, I know we can get like an hour or two of fun," and like my problem is I have to like fuck with intensity, or like I need to make things interesting because otherwise, like it's just not gonna happen.
Okay.
And like
Okay, so you got like a
she can attest
compulsory
to that.
need. So let me ask you, I guess, 2 questions. One related, one kind of follow up. First question: do you feel like you'd be into the stuff that you're into if you didn't have like the need for shit to be maximum intensity in order to get where you need to go?
Debatable. It's debatable. Like for me, like in the early days, I was like okay with everything being very like plain Jane, like doggy, anal, fucking, top, bottom, fucking
Top, bottom,
pile driver, whatever.
the old pile driver,
Wheelbarrow.
Just put your balls in.
Flying
Sometimes you gotta put your balls in.
Yeah, but like
The mating press. Yeah.
yeah, doing all that shit and like for me it just almost got boring and like I needed more sensory like firing in my mind to like have things be more interesting, and I needed to fuck with so much intensity. I was like, if I could add this into it as well, make things interesting, keep things interesting, make it fun for the other person as well. Like I feel like it got me there easier.
Rob should
But-
never do hard drugs. That just sounds like, yo, marijuana ain't getting me high no more. I need
Rob had the gateway pussy. Let me ask you another question then. All right. And this is not directly related, but it is a thing that I think about all the time.
Sure.
Right. So my thing is this. How far are you willing to go to, or I guess how important is it to you to meet someone that knows what it takes to get them an orgasm, right? Because I've realized after having some sex occasionally in life, oh no.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh goodness!
What's
Why
the
they gotta be
Reddit?
bad
r/had
Is
sex?
he got a sex life? Ooh.
Ooh.
It's a new one.
See, if we
just
stop
dusted it
calling,
off.
if we stop calling sex bad things, if we stop seeing it as a bad thing,
Right.
That's a
say that-
callback. I'm gonna link that time in the video.
That's a callback
So-
to your almost gay experience.
My question is this: how much leeway, I guess, how much patience are you willing to have with somebody who like doesn't know what gets them where they need to be, and how important is that to you? Like, and I guess this is a you question specifically, Abs, because like you're a woman, and I don't know the vaginas, I don't know. But I have realized that women do tend to orgasm easier when they know what gets them off personally, and they can like give some general instructions or give some feedback that like helps orient the path here. So is that important to you? Is that something you try to impress upon partners?
Yeah, I think that comes down to like the communication thing too. And I feel like it's such a weird stigma that women run into all the time where they're not allowed to like, they're expected to be sexual creatures who are not supposed to understand or like know how to act sexually. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. That virgin whore dichotomy.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
exactly, for sure. And I think honestly I have the advantage of like having also had sex with women that like it's easier for 2 women to communicate about what they want in sex, and then it's easier to bring
None of
that
that
attitude
stigma.
to be like,
Okay.
this is how you should fuck me.
I drew you a map.
Yeah, exactly.
And in addition to that, it's like the BDSM aspect of things too. It's like you're always communicating things that you want and things that will make you comfortable, but also like what do you like, what you don't like, and what you might want to try.
That's totally it too.
And
it's
that's
like built into the structure of
that's
the
the
BDSM
one. That's
community.
the one thing in the kink community I think that everyone can learn from is the safety aspect of it. And figuring out what your do's and don'ts are. Because if you could just cut through the bullshit immediately, could you imagine how much easier life would be if somebody was just like, hey, so like I like to get fucked over a canyon and have my hair pulled and fucking you
I'd
dress up.
definitely smash over a canyon.
And can you dress up as like a bobcat? It's like
Abraham Lincoln, take it or leave it.
aw. And maybe that's a compromise.
No Bobcats, but I got this Abraham Lincoln top hat in the closet.
Sorry, best I can do is Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yes, perfect. But yeah, so like, and I think that's the one thing everybody could take away from the kink community in general is like the open honesty about sex, like cutting through the bullshit. Like you can have like that awkward first time and be like, oh, okay, well, like, we don't really fully know each other's bodies just yet. We're just getting to know how each thing works, how each other feels.
Each thing works.
Each thing works,
With the bag of fuck, that might be an actual statement to make, bro. I don't know. What is this thing, dude?
Oh, no, dude. It's like a game of mousetrap. It's unbelievable.
It really is. It's awesome. But
I just heard that Bugs Bunny, you know what I'm talking about, that industrial song from all the old cartoons?
But
can we add that in post?
Maybe. But just kind of leading into that, so kind of like kinks. So like, does anybody else have like any like kinks in mind?
So I do have. I thought of something. I thought of one thing that I want to try. I think I don't know if it's a kink, but the Amazon position. Are you guys familiar with the Amazon?
Oh, yo, it's like the opposite of squat fuck.
Damn. You are getting squat fucked.
It's like the opposite of squat fuck. Yo, I'm with it. In space, the squat fuck and the Amazon position are the same position.
So what's funny is for you'd have to find a chick
in
who
Russia,
like has
squat fuck you.
Well, that's like the thing is you'd have to find a chick who has like somewhat similar body composition than you to do that.
Nah.
Kinda.
You just need like a good chair or some shit, or like a properly heighted bed.
Get a goth chick who wears big high shoes.
There we go. Oh, like homegirl from Ruby's that dates that guy that sucks?
Get you a goth chick that could do it all.
Yes.
Where's she at now that
I
I'm
haven't
single?
seen her in so long. Shout out to Ashley.
Oh, damn.